folks, it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having the Balvenie's, the Sweet Toast of American Oak 12-year-old Scotch. It is a single malt Scotch brought to you by the Balvenie Distillery, one of my favorite Scotch makers. They make a 12-year-old double wood, they call it, a 14-year-old Caribbean cask. They used to make a 15-year-old, but then I haven't seen it anymore at stores. They make a 21-year-old portwood, which is really good. And they make this thing called first fills, like 12-year-old first fill. All of them are delicious. I have decided to take this one. I have shied away from having it for a silly reason, because it's called the Sweet Toast of American Oak. It made me think of toast, which, doesn't really sound like a great thing to drink, like a toast, something toasty. But anyway, I hear great reviews of it, so I decided to try it out. And this will be, unveiling of it. This will be my first try of it. Something I usually don't do. Usually I like have half a bottle, then I review it. But this will be when I open it. So as I said, it's 12 years old. The label says, inspired to produce an even fruitier, sweeter Balvenie, apprentice Malt Master Kelsey McKechnie had the bright idea to import virgin oak barrels from Kentucky. After deep toasting them at the Balvenie Cooperage, they were filled with Balvenie aged in ex-bourbon barrels. The result is a delectably complex whiskey with notes of candy fruit, coconut, and delicate vanilla. Not that hard vanilla, that delicate vanilla. So let's crack this one open. And it says the Balvenie Distillery is built on the stories that are told from each generation of craftsmen to the next. They are our lifeblood. It is how we pass on what we know, how we process experiences, and how we create new ideas. The Balvenie stories range documents these tales of true character. All right, so let's, now for the reading. So here's what it looks like. It looks wonderful. Light colored brown. So we got ex-bourbon barrels and new Kentucky barrels. It has a honeyed sweet smell. Definitely does. I get a little bit of orange. Like orange, tangerine, like that citrus orangey smell. Yeah, so it smells pretty sweet. Let's taste. Schlenk de va. Wow. So this is quite sweet. It's quite sweet. It's very boozy and very harsh when you drink it neat. It's not for the faint of heart. Kind of burns your tongue, but it's a sweet dram, a very sweet dram. Let's give it another taste. I'm getting some pepper notes. I'm getting some spicy notes. Some some I'm not really getting the vanilla like they purport to have in it. I guess the orange that I smelled and kind of taste, that's the candy fruits. Not really getting coconut, but I don't eat coconut in general. But it's a decent dram. So, how would I rate this? Well, I give this about an 82 or 83 out of 100. It's not as complex as they purport it to be. It really is like you could taste some spice and you could taste some sweetness. I've tasted other single malts that I felt were more complex, had more flavors in their profile. Not this one. Maybe if I put it on ice, chilled it, I would have a different take on it. That's something for me to try in the future. As you know, when I review something, I like to review it neat so that all my reviews are consistent across whiskeys. If you add ice, that introduces a variable. I might not use the same amount of ice. It might not be the same temperature, so forth and so on. So I tried to have them neat. I reserve judgment, true judgment, until I have a whiskey in all its different ways of consuming it. Neat, chilled. What else can you do with it? You can mix it too, but I'm not gonna mix this stuff. Anyway, folks, there you have it. Another review in the books. The Balvenie's, the sweet toast of American oak. 12-year-old single malt. It is even fruitier than the other Balvenies. I'll give it that. It's not very complex. I give it an 82 out of 100. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.